White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt publicly accused the mainstream media on April 28, 2025, of covering up President Joe Biden's cognitive decline, calling it one of the greatest cover-ups and scandals that ever took place in American history.
Millions of Americans watched our mentally incompetent president struggle with his day-to-day duties of this office. We watched our country be ran into the ground as a result, and nobody in the media wanted to write about that, talk about it. There were many reporters, I will say, right-leaning reporters who did talk about that, who didn't get awards, didn't get coverage. In fact, they were lambasted for their coverage. And I remember being on President Trump's campaign, talking about Joe Biden's clear mental incompetence and being accused by people in this room of manufacturing deep fake videos, trying to persuade the public into not believing what they saw with their own eyes for many years. And I think it's about time the legacy media finally admits that was one of the greatest cover-ups and scandals that ever took place in American history. And certainly it did contribute to the decline in the trust that Americans have for the legacy media.
During a press briefing, Leavitt claimed, "Millions of Americans watched our mentally incompetent president struggle with his day-to-day duties of this office," adding that the media's silence allowed the situation to deteriorate and eroded public trust. She argued that right-leaning journalists who reported on Biden's condition were lambasted, while the legacy press remained complicit. Referencing Axios reporter Alex Thompson's recent acknowledgement at the White House Correspondents' Dinner that the press failed to report Biden's decline, Leavitt stated, "It's about time the legacy media finally admits its failure." Leavitt recounted how she was accused of spreading deepfake content during the Trump campaign when questioning Biden's fitness for office. Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller supported her claim, stating that for 4 years, the media failed to cover the fact that Joe Biden was mentally incompetent and was not running the country. The statements point to a broader conservative critique of press integrity and institutional trust.